General Zektar stood on the bridge of his massive warship, watching Earth's blue marble spin lazily in the void. His 4 eyes gleamed with cold confidence as he prepared to claim another weak world for the Dominion. The humans had no idea what was coming for them. The Dominion had conquered 17 star systems without breaking a sweat. Their enemies always followed the same pattern: panic, surrender, or die fighting alone. General Zektar had seen it all before. His towering 8-foot frame cast a shadow over the tactical display as he studied Earth's pathetic defenses. A few orbital stations, some primitive rockets, and scattered military bases. "This will be over before lunch," he muttered, his mandibles clicking in amusement. The humans had responded to his ultimatum with something called a middle finger gesture, transmitted across all frequencies. How amusing. Their defiance would make the conquest more entertaining. Intelligence reports showed humans were fragmented, constantly fighting among themselves over resources, borders, and beliefs. Perfect. Divided species never lasted long against the Dominion's superior technology and unity. "Prepare the invasion fleet," Zektar commanded his officers. "We'll make an example of this world that the galaxy won't soon forget." The attack began at dawn across 12 major cities. Zektar's forces descended from the sky like mechanical angels of death, their energy weapons turning buildings to glass and ash. Moscow fell within hours. Tokyo's skyline crumbled. New York's famous towers toppled like dominoes. The humans scattered like frightened insects, just as predicted. But then something unexpected happened. Instead of surrendering, they began to regroup. "Sir, we're receiving strange reports from the surface," his communications officer reported nervously. "It appears the humans are helping each other." Zektar's eyes narrowed. "Explain." The officer's voice trembled. "Enemy soldiers from different nations are sharing ammunition and medical supplies. Civilians are opening their homes to strangers. Children are evacuating the elderly." "Impossible," Zektar snarled. "No species abandons self-preservation for others during invasion." But the reports kept coming. In London, a group of teenagers had formed a rescue team, pulling survivors from rubble while bombs fell around them. In Cairo, former enemies were working together to evacuate hospitals. In Sydney, complete strangers were forming human chains to pass supplies through destroyed streets. "When the world burns, we don't run from the flames, we carry water for each other," came a transmission from a human resistance fighter. Zektar felt the first stirring of unease in his chest. The real shock came 3 days later. Zektar watched in growing horror as his supposedly unstoppable invasion force began to falter. The humans had done something no other species had ever attempted: they had unified overnight. Every nation, every military, every civilian organization was working as one. "Status report," he barked. "Sir, we're losing ground in every sector," his tactical officer reported. "The humans have shared all their technology and resources. They're fighting us with weapons we've never seen before." "Impossible. They were fighting each other just days ago." "Not anymore, sir. They've created something they call the Human Unity Protocol. Every person on the planet is now part of their resistance network." Zektar watched the tactical display with growing dread. Red zones where his forces controlled territory were turning blue at an alarming rate. The humans were pushing back. A transmission crackled through the comm system: "We are not just defending our world, we are defending our future, our children, our dreams, and every soul who dares to hope for tomorrow." The voice belonged to a human child, maybe 12 years old. "You came here thinking we were weak because we fight among ourselves," another voice added, this one ancient and weathered. "But you don't understand, we fight because we care. And now we care about the same thing: getting you off our planet." Zektar's confidence crumbled as he realized the truth. The humans' greatest weakness had become their greatest strength. "The strongest steel is forged in the hottest fire," came another human transmission. "And you, General, just lit the forge." The retreat began on the 7th day. Zektar's mighty fleet, which had conquered 17 worlds, limped away from Earth's solar system with barely half its ships intact. The humans had done the impossible, they had turned their diversity into unity, their chaos into order, their weakness into strength. As his damaged flagship cleared Earth's moon, Zektar received one final transmission: "We forgive you, General. But we will never forget. And if you ever threaten another world, remember this: some species grow stronger when they face extinction. We are one of them." The alien general slumped in his command chair, his 4 eyes staring at the blue world that had humbled the mighty Dominion. He had learned a terrible lesson about humanity: they don't just fight for themselves, they fight for each other. And that makes them unstoppable. In the depths of space, as Earth grew smaller behind them, Zektar's officer asked quietly, "Sir, should we report this defeat to the Dominion?" The general's mandibles clicked thoughtfully. "No," he said finally. "Some lessons are too dangerous to share. Let the humans have their peace. They've earned it." He had come to conquer a divided world and instead found a united species that refused to kneel. Earth had taught him that true strength doesn't come from superior weapons or technology. It comes from the willingness to stand together when everything seems lost.